you expect the same lineup here tonight, Coach?
Yeah, everyone's the same.
What do you expect to see out of Toronto today?
Well, they're an organized team that doesn't give you much. Clearly, they can score, but I think underrated defensively as to what they give you. They play in 5 all over the ice. They're clearly they're playing well.
Does the approach? Sorry, Dan. Does the approach change at all without Austin? Your approach?
No, we just got to do what we do. Clearly he's one of the league's best players, and on any given night, the best player. So, the advantage is, it's better without him. That's for sure. But they have lots of players, and he's missed games before, and they've continued on and not missed a beat.
Small sample size with the new line combinations, but what do you like about the chemistry you see with that top line right now?
Well, I think we're looking to get Joe back to where he was, and I thought he was real good last game. I think, he's a guy that can play up and down the lineup, and I think right now for us, he plays hard away from the puck, and he had spurts last year where he did that. And then also, Drake and Pintz, get more of a favorable matchup down the lineup.
How much is it change in the league now with guys like Ridley Gregg coming in who can be defensive, who can be gritty, who can also be offensive? Is more use for young guys kind of do it all these days?
Yeah, I think guys are so prepared as to what they need to do to play in the NHL, not just get points. I think there's such a mindset that's gone on, just get points, score goals, score goals, score goals. But these young guys now know to play in the league, you got to be able to play on both sides, and it starts right from junior hockey or college, and they know what's expected of them. So I think you see more prepared players when they get here.
DJ, Sheldon said a few times, you said it again today, we always get the best out of the Senators. What do you think that is about your group going against the Leafs?
Well, I think, Boston would maybe say the same. These are the teams that are in our division that have been at the top of the standings for a long time. And, when you're teams that want to be at the top of the standings or where they are, you're going to be ready when you play them. Also, being at both teams in Ontario certainly fuels it. But it's a tall task. They're playing real well.
You guys are only 5 points better in the standings than you were at this time last year. Lots of additions. I think that I can start to say that's a disappointment. Well, what hasn't worked with this group? I know there's injuries, but is there something else that's been working against this group?
Well, our number one center's missed 40 games. So, you're not going to score as much. Zoob's missed 30-something games. So it's not the same team that, maybe we thought in the summer. But in saying that, all we can do is play the games that we have in front of us. And I believe our second half numbers will be better. We know what we finished with last year. We know what it'll take to finish this year. And all we can do is do what's in front of us.
Coach, any update on Cam Talbot?
Yeah, he won't play till for sure after the break. Kostelik, again, is a little bit banged up, so that's the reason he's not going today. We'll look to get him maybe back in tomorrow.
Talbot, upper body, lower body?
Lower.
Obviously, I'm guessing you have some pretty good memories of this building and where it all started.
Yeah, no, it's a cool rink. I remember just playing that game, probably the most people I've ever played in front of, so that's always cool, and they got really good fans, so it's always loud in here.
What can you build off of from the 2-1 win against the Islanders the other night?
Yeah, we were getting a little frustrated before that game, but we know we're a good team, and we know what we're good at, so we just got to stick to that. And we did in that Islanders game, and we came out on top. So kind of just fall off with that game and kind of just stay true to ourselves and stick to what we're good at.
Going back to Gord's previous comment there, you scored your first career NHL point in this building. Does it mean a little bit more coming back here?
I don't know, not really. I don't really care about that, but we got to get a win in this rink. That's what matters. So,
what difference is there for you guys with Matthews out tonight?
Not really the difference. They still got a lot of good players over there that we got to take care of. So, obviously he's an all-star in the league, but they got many guys over there like that. So, they're a fast team. We got to play with them, and they got a lot of skill too that we got to be ready for.
As a young guy in the league, how hard is it to learn how to defend at this level? It's all about angles and speed, right?
Yeah, no, it's like you said, it's all about the speed. It's a much faster game than college for me last year, so obviously it takes some games to get used to it, but I feel like now during the middle of the season, I'm still learning each game, but I feel like I'm doing a better job than what I was at the start of the year, so it's obviously nice to have a veteran guy to your right side too with Hamnick there. So kind of just watch him and feed off what he does.
You have a lot to take away from that 2-1 victory against the Islanders. Not just the result, but how you went about that.
Yeah, it was hard working. Very detailed from our group as well. We stuck with it. We didn't panic when we had a 2-0, 2-1 lead. It's those are games that we're gonna have to be comfortable with, and so I think we did a good job. And I thought that was a very mature game for our team, for our group. So it's we just want to build off that.
It's not a Saturday night here in Toronto, but it's just conjure up good memories here, and obviously bring different feelings.
This will still do. I know the atmosphere, energy is always great here. It's it's a rivalry game, so I think it's hard for I wouldn't say it's you're going to be bring your best energy and to bring whatever it can to the table to get this job done. So it's of course these are games that you circle on the calendar, so I'm definitely excited for.
How does the complexion of the game for you guys change, if at all, with Matthews out on the other side tonight?
I mean, they still have a lot of great players, so I saw that news this morning, but I mean, they're top of our division for a reason, so I think that a lot of guys over there are having great years, so he's a great player. But yeah, we still have a tough task to get done tonight.
Brady, small sample size, but how do you find the new line combination of yourself, Tim, and Matthew Joseph complement each other on the ice?
I think we're playing fast. Joe can fly out there. Of course, everybody knows what can Timmy do, but I feel like we're not just playing fast and getting pucks back and it's a lot of fun. For me sometimes pass and skate as fast as I can to catch up to them, but I really like playing with them. But I think that's what's great about our group is that we have a lot of great players to kind of play with, whether it's for a period to kind of get chemistry there, or I've been playing for the last 3 months together. So I've liked it, and like I said, it's gonna be a big task for us tonight. But I thought we had a good execution this morning, so I think we're all ready to go for tonight.
What impressed you most about Brady Tkachuk's debut the other night?
He was all over it. I mean, I didn't realize how many shots he had till after the game, but he had. He was confident with the puck. I feel like a lot of first games you're was too nervous to make play, but he was comfortable right when he came into the rink, and you just see how ready to go he was, and I mean I got to know him. He lived with me for a little bit, training camp when he was hurt and stuff. So just to get to know him, he's an awesome guy. Doesn't give you much, but once you open him up, he's always fun to be around.
He had a reputation as an expert agitator in the junior ranks. How do you think he'll fit in with the Battle of Ontario?
I don't know. I guess we'll see. I feel like we have a lot of guys like that can make plays, but also can leave it all out there and disturb the opposition. So, I think games like tonight are nice showcases to see what our team brings to the table. So I know that we'll be ready to go tonight.
What will it be like to see Matt Murray at the other end?
Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be it's different, of course, being with us the last couple of years. So I guess first opportunity at it, so it'll be different.
Does it give you a little extra advantage, kind of practicing against a guy, kind of knowing a goalie, or I guess it could work both ways? But...
Yeah, I think it can work both ways. Of course, shot at him a bunch, but game things happen so quick out there. So I guess tonight we'll have to wait and see.